Hello Virgo, welcome back to your reading. Let's see what is going on for you in the month of June. This is going to be your emergency reading. Let's see what the messages are for my lovely Virgos. Okay. The Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Okay, some of you might be a little bit anticipating on some sort of a bad news or something that's coming through that you're not going to like. Okay, there's some sort of stress around it. There's some sort of anxiety. For some of you, there might be also some sort of gossip or something that you are hearing about yourself that you feel like, no, that's just putting me in a lot of stress and overthinking. Okay, you might be even picking up on people that are kind of like, you know, stalking you or watching your every move, but not really talking to you, right? Watching your every move, watching your every story, but not really saying much, right? Like they're not truly engaging with you in the way that you hope for. So you may feel like there are things going on behind your back that you catch when it comes to your energy level. And I believe like your last reading, even though like the last reading was a little bit experimental with you and the view was not good, but I feel like there was the same type of message coming through here. So yeah, what is going on around you? What is the energy surrounding Virgo right now? Two of Swords. Someone is actively kind of like ignoring you. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But especially with that Two of Swords, it's like someone is not trying to communicate their feelings. You know that they have a lot of feelings. They have deep feelings, or they're very emotional. Okay, let's say that, right? Like this is someone that could be very highly emotional. They have, but with the Two of Swords, they're not truly engaging right now. So maybe that Page of Swords is also you. You're actually anticipating on like the bad news, which is bringing you stress. However, this person has not really reacted yet. So they haven't truly make up their mind, or they're in this indecision mode where they're not truly communicating their feelings. So you might be filling the dots for them, right? Like the Page of Swords could be like filling the dots, not having... I mean, I wanted to say something, but that sounds very odd. I'm going to leave it for myself, right? Okay. What happened here in the past? What happened here in the past? Six of Swords. So there was some sort of distance created here in order to find some sort of mental peace, but there is also like a drifting away type of energy here, right? So either this person drifted away from you, or you took a stance because it was just too stressful for you to stay stuck or stay within a situation where you don't get your answers, right? Like the Two of Swords, especially on this person's end, is just showing that they're not truly communicating their needs or their feelings, and it didn't leave you any other choice but to leave. However, with the Page of Swords, you are in this energy field of, but you still want to know if you made the right decision. It's stressing you out. You feel like things are a little bit unfinished, or trying to find out, like, do they really not care at all? Like, that's what I'm seeing. But there is a star, so this was very needed for your own healing. This was needed for you to move towards peace rather than stay in a place of turbulence. And then we have the Page of the Ace of Swords. So I feel like the longer you take on this journey to distance yourself and to find that peace of mind and find your healing. Sorry, my throat is really acting up. Every time I have like incense on, it's just like sitting on my throat. You know what I mean? Wow. I should not turn on this incense anymore. I'm sorry. So yeah, the Ace of Swords is finding clarity while you distance yourself, right? Like sometimes being in the middle of it doesn't give you the right answers, but also I feel like no answer is also an answer. And sometimes we just need to accept that with full confidence, right? Like if someone is not able or capable of talking or having like an emotional talk, we sometimes need to find peace with that. Like that itself is an answer. And I know that you're probably not here to hear these type of stories because, you know, we tend to just like lean more towards like, oh, they're going to come forward with an apology and like this and that. But no, sometimes no answer is also an answer. And it's just like taking the high road and being confident with the decision that you're making in regards to the no contact or in regards to the no communication. Like rather than trying to, you know, seek for every answer, seek knowledge through, you know, spying or, you know, any type of controlling behavior, and then you allow your mind to kind of like tell you things that could just stress you out more, like, oh, this person has someone else, or this person is moving forward, or this person never cared for me. Like you're making a lot of assumptions, and all these assumptions you have to fight internally, and it's just like exhausting you, right? Like sometimes the best thing to do is just like to emotionally walk away and allow the truth to kind of like anchor itself by someone's actions, you know, like because actions speak louder than words. And yes, people can have feelings, people can love one another, but still they don't always have to be in the position to be able to communicate, right? Like that's exactly, oh, sorry, I don't know why. That's exactly what this is truly talking about. And once you actually gain your confidence and don't look back with question marks and like, you know, trying to figure out, or just sometimes what the mind does is like, you know, taking the worst things about the situation and then just like plant it inside your head and make it even worse, right? Like you're trying to be like your worst enemy. Like this is why you're probably so stuck on it. I'm going to clarify this one. I am going to clarify this one because you got the soulmate union. Like all this commotion and then you're like soulmate union. Okay. So that could just mean two things. Emotionally detached from the outcome and you will get what you want. And whether that is with this person or someone else, we're going to see. But what is this soulmate union talking about? This is just hilarious. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You know, the only thing that I'm really concerned about or truly would like to know is how this actually transmuted into that soulmate connection. It's the mindset. It's the mindset, right? Like if you align yourself with like that emotional detachment of the outcome, trying to find clarity on reality rather than suspicion and filling in certain emotions and thoughts and fears. Once we align with the reality, and the reality is like right now this person does not want to talk, right now this person is like confused about the situation, and that's it, you know, like that's period. And we don't fill in too much the dots, right? You know, I can fill in the dots, like I'm your reader, I can do it. But when we do it like inside our mind with like 10 different scenarios of why, then things get like very lagging, okay? Like things start to lag. And this is saying like with the Eight of Cups, walk away with confidence, emotionally detach with confidence, and then you will see that both people will gain more insights and also learn from the situation, learn to slowly and steadily open up and move forward with practical effort. Exactly, the Six of Pentacles, which was at the bottom of the deck. So there is going to be absolutely a back and forth. But what is your advice? Like, I had this whole commotion here, but what is this advice? Yeah, exactly this, exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God, look at this. This is the mind. This is the mind that is going in overload. Like, it could be this, it could be that, and you know, I should make like a commotion in order to move forward in life. I need that truth to be able to move forward in life. And this is kind of with the Seven of Swords, self-denial, okay, or like self-deceit. But like the mind wants to deceit as well in order to break free from the mental overload, okay. And then it's like you keep yourself in this stuck energy of contemplation and feeling rejected, because your mind will feel more at ease if you had like a final rejection. You get my point? Like, that would actually, for you, process your healing. That's what your mind is telling yourself. Like, let's get over with it. You know, like, let's get over with it with the Knight of Swords. But what you're doing is like you're jumping to conclusions just to avoid feeling rejected. So you want to reject yourself or the other person so that it's over. And it's all coming from like uncertainty, not knowing where you stand. Seven of Cups, like, you don't know. It's like emotionally, like, I don't know, overwhelmed. Yeah, work on your self-worth. And that's the Queen of Wands as well. You are currently undervaluing your sense of self-worth. It's time to regain your self-worth. So again, instead of allowing the mind to lead you astray with self-deceptive type of thoughts just to put you in this position of like, I'm just not loved, I'm just not worthy, just not this, I'm just not that. Cut it. You know, like that's what you need to work on. That's what I have for you, my lovely Virgos. Thank you so much for being here, and do consider to become an early member of this channel, and you can get access to all the readings, because just want to say very quickly, I post 2 to 3 zodiac signs each day. Okay, so I can't post them all 12 or 20 or 30 at once. I'm not a machine. I need my time to process. I need my time to do the titles, the thumbnails, the descriptions, whatever it is. Okay, so I can do it. And also when it comes to YouTube, I can do it, because like having like 20 readings on one day is just not possible. Okay, and I'm already not growing, so please be patient with the process. So yeah, that's what I have. Let me know how this resonated with you, and I'll catch you guys in this next one. Take care.